All right, enough of that. Nice cold Celsius on a Saturday morning. This is the Chicken Boys podcast coming at you, episode number 5. All right, we are live. Well, we're recording this from Andy's place again, so yet again another place. But how we doing?
Doing amazing, man.
Amazing, Andy.
Good.
Phil is not here, unfortunately. Yet again, he's probably the most mature adult of us. He has a family in town, so he's hanging out with them, which I completely get and understand. Shout out Phil. But
shout out his pops.
His pops, I know.
Yeah.
We could have had him on the show.
I know.
Big Daddy Strong.
What are the odds that he What are the odds that he knows about our show? Do you think you told him about it?
I don't know. I don't think so. I just have an idea he doesn't know. I think his mom may know from social media.
Oh yeah.
I don't have any confidence his dad knows, but I could be wrong. But
That's
I feel like unless he talked to him about it, but
yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so.
My mom listens. My mom likes you guys. Yeah.
My parents don't know about it.
Yeah, I saw some of your mom's.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But my parents don't have Instagram. If it was on Facebook, it would be like they would know about it.
See, I would send it to my parents to listen to it. They know we're doing this, but I don't think they know what we're talking about. They would know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
My dad maybe for football, but
yeah, but
my mom would be like, "What?"
Oh, well, she'd probably just like to hear you talk.
Yeah,
They would-
she'd
my
still
boy.
listen to it. Yeah.
They would love the Trump talks.
Oh yeah.
We'll have Trump segments.
That's how my family would be.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, anyway, I got some hot news on the way here. My brother, so Jacob, you guys may not know this either, but my brother Jacob is a nurse in Pittsburgh, and he had, for the first time ever, he had a patient like attack him, but a patient that was with it. Like, he's had people that were out of it, they didn't know what they were doing, and it's kind of more like, oh, okay, this person is ill mentally as well. But this dude was fully with it, and he just went at my brother, started striking him in the chest. And so this dude is my brother works in a cardiovascular ward of the hospital or whatever. So the dude was there, something with his heart. I'm not sure what he had done, but he had a procedure done, and the guy wanted to leave the hospital. And you're allowed to leave against medical advice, they call it, which is like AMA, but you have to sign a document. And so my brother was like, all right, listen, you can do this, you can leave, we just need you to sign this AMA, which means like insurance won't pay for anything, stuff like that. We're not liable if you die because you left. And the dude's like, I'm not signing anything, I'm not doing any of that. And so they called security. They took a while to come up, and in that time the guy got up out of his chair, started walking down the hall. My brother shouted out, he's like, hey, no, you can't leave, you have to sign this, you're not allowed to leave. So he started going up to him. The dude turned around, he's like, I'm not having that. He's like, I can do whatever the heck I want to do. And then he hauled out, punched him 4 times in the chest. And Jacob can't defend himself, or he can defend himself. He can't attack.
Yeah.
He can't attack. He can't throw a punch. Sounds like he can't defend himself.
Basically
But
a weenie.
Yeah, seriously.
you're
Punching bag.
legally allowed to defend yourself. But the dude still got off 4 hits. And like, he thinks he started reaching towards his scissors, like in his front pocket, which like started freaking him out. But he was able to restrain him. Another one of his coworkers came over, restrained him as well. And I don't know all the ins and outs of it, but basically the dude ended up signing the paper and he left. So the dude left the hospital, he's gone. And the security came up and talked to him, and they were like, oh, are you okay? Okay, cool. They're like, make sure you get it looked at, make sure you're fine. And he's okay. His thumb hurts because he was trying to restrain the dude. So he went on his break and he looked up online. I think he was on Reddit. He looked up online. He was like, I just got attacked by a fully cognitive person. What's going on? Like, what should I do? And basically everybody was saying like, you should file a police report. Like, this is an actual assault.
Yeah.
And so he did. And apparently the hospital, like, security, they're not police. He didn't know that. So then like the police came up and he told them the story, and they were like, why didn't you call us first? You should have done that. And he's like, I had no idea there was a difference between you and security. And so he doesn't know what he's going to do yet, but it's actually a felony in Pennsylvania to attack a nurse. And apparently they get attacked a lot. And that's why I think they upped it to a felony. Like they're trying to get people to stop doing this, because like that's a real problem. But yeah, shout out to Jacob. Man. Took one for the team there. But
that's crazy.
That is wild.
He texted that to me like on the way here, and I'm like, holy what? And so like I had to call him, and I think that's the mail. Andy just got visited by the mailman. Sorry about that. We'll cut that. But yeah. Anyway, I thought that was crazy. I never actually heard a story of a nurse getting attacked, but for it to happen to my brother, I was like, oh snap, what's going on? But yeah, shout out Jacob. Keep going strong.
Yeah, yes. Shout out Jake.
It's kind of crazy.
Get that bag.
That's wild. Yeah, get that bag.
I don't know if he's gonna.
Do they give him like time off?
Probably not, because he's not hurt.
Oh, like mentally, like.
Oh, I don't. He's,
like if it was a female that got attacked, you'd want her to spend some time to like recoup, like get back in the right space. But the guy's like, shake it off. You're good. Yeah.
He seems to be in the right space.
Yeah, but as long as if it was worse than that, I guess it would be. Yeah.
I mean, if he got bloodied, like if he got like, I don't know. I don't know his headspace right now. He seemed fine. He seemed a little shaken talking about it, like a little like recounting it, but I think he'll be fine. And he told me that he doesn't know what he's going to do as far as like pursuing legal action, but like his main concern is really about his coworkers. He doesn't want his coworkers to see this guy and then like they get attacked. He doesn't want him to think it's okay to treat his coworkers that way. And so that's his only concern. But yeah, we'll see what happens there. Another thing in this week, my car went down. She's in the pits. I guess you could say, tore her Achilles.
Yeah.
It was brake line went, and my wife was on the way to VBS. I don't think I told you this, how she found out. She's on her way to VBS at the light, waiting to turn left, right? So she stopped at the light, and like the brake pedal just kept going in, like towards the floor. And like it started creaking forward a little bit, and so she like slammed it. She stopped, and then she's like, oh, that's weird. The light turned green. She went in, parked the car, everything's fine. She was leaving, somebody pulled out right in front of her at Chipotle. Like nobody looks left, because like not many people come from the church.
It's ridiculous.
So the dude just pulled out in front of her. She slammed the brakes on, and it worked. Thankfully it stopped, but then like the little brake light came on that usually comes on for when you set the e-brake, that came on, and she's like, oh, that's kind of strange. She kept driving it down the road, and she called me, and she was explaining this to me, and I'm like, yeah, you should probably pull over. And at that time, she had pulled over, and thankfully, her mom came and got her. I went there after work, put some brake fluid in, started pumping it, and I looked under the car, and there's like a puddle. So had to get it towed. It's another dent in the budget. But anyway, it got me thinking though, like why don't we have like car health insurance? You know what I mean? Like we have health insurance, we have life insurance for us. So like if we die, pay out to our family, but also we have health insurance as humans. But like why don't we have car health insurance? And Nick, you brought up a point. That's why we lease cars. I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do you lease your car?
Before we talk about that though, I wanted to ask about that brake thing. What would you do in that situation? I've always thought that if my brakes went out, like what are you supposed to do? I know you probably shouldn't pull the e-brake, but like shove it in park, or like what do you do?
I think you're supposed to use the e-brake. But the thing that sucks for my car is that it's a button. You press a button.
Yeah, how does that? Mine too. Like how does that work?
I don't know. That's the thing. A handbrake would be easier.
I have a hand one. Like an actual.
So you're in a good position.
Yeah,
for it.
It's right here but
like ours, we would press a button and it would like
shove it in park
and then like
shred the transmission, or what?
I would still use the e-brake. I would not I wouldn't slam it in park. I wouldn't do that.
That's I gotta look that up. I've always wondered that, like my brakes go out, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
I always thought the e-brake, but yeah, that's weird.
But for sure, I know the handbrake. Like if yours is a handbrake that you pull up, use that.
Right.
Yeah.
But in Nick and I's case, it's the button. I don't know.
Yeah, will it even
Kinda
go
freaks
off?
me out.
Or will it know you're driving like you're not trying to push this, so it's not going to do anything? Like it's not set to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've never tried it.
We could try it.
I would hope. I would hope that it would know that I need to stop.
Got an old beater?
Yeah.
And then at the end, we'll slam it in park. We'll just see what happens and drop the tranny out.
Oh,
that's funny,
dude. That's crazy.
But yeah, you know what I mean though. Like, we should start a car health insurance business. Like, we could go to Washington and like lobby for the politicians to make it a law. You have to have it. It's a for sure business idea. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Think about it.
I mean, they're
There's
just trying to
gotta
get
be
people
some
to get actual car insurance, though.
Huh?
I said the government, their goal is to get people to have actual car insurance.
Well, that's what I mean.
Let alone car health insurance.
Think about
Maybe it's like a combined plan. You can do it just for coverage and accident like it is now, or you can do it for repairs. And it's like costs a little more.
this is true.
I think it's I don't know if they would make much money
Why?
because it would be so easy. Number one, insurance fraud would be so easy with that because there's like only one party involved. Insurance fraud, I feel like, would be pretty easy with that, and then because you could just wreck your engine somehow, you know. Or I feel like also, yeah, I mean, there's just so many things that could go wrong. Like, I don't know, even if you're insuring like a brand new car, it all depends on how someone takes care of it. How do you track that?
Well, my rebuttal to that, and again, for the record, I'm happy we don't have car health insurance because it would be as screwed up as the health market is now. But my rebuttal to that, though, is like, how would you take care of like an obese man who goes into the hospital? He's not taking care of himself.
Well, that's why insurance rates, I guess, it would be just different.
Right.
But that's
once you claim something, though, too,
you can't, like, there's a difference between
your
evaluating
rate.
someone's health and it's like the different rate for them, right?
Mhm.
If they're unhealthy, then they get it's going to be a different rate. But like someone, you can't evaluate if they're a good caretaker of their car or not. Like if they have a brand new car, their car's in good condition, but you don't know if they are terrible at changing oils and all that stuff. Like there's just so many factors. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it would be a tough business model. There's so many things that could go wrong. Fraud, people don't take care of their cars.
Yeah. No. And honestly, you're right. I'm just trying to think of ideas to fight that.
But I'm thinking of, say, Geico is co-partners with Toyota and Ford. And so your car insurance has, like I was saying, that option for repairs and stuff if that's your vehicle. And that it's all digital. So it has proof of this guy hasn't got an oil change in X amount of days or years or months. Take tires, everything's digital because it all has a barcode when they do your VIN and connects. So if you're like, dude, my insurance for my car health insurance, whatever you call it, is expensive, and you're like, well, you take care of your car pretty well, so when something happens, like, you're good. But for me, it's like, dude, this guy never goes anywhere, so it's his fault. Or yours would be cheaper, I should say.
That's how we would make money. We would just deny claims. We would be like United Health CEO. One of us will get shot, but we'll just deny claims, make our people money. So we'll make it a law. Okay, you have car health insurance. You have to go to a garage, a certified garage that we approve of.
Right. Yeah, it's all.
And
part
you
of
have
the
to
plan.
scan this, and like, let's say like you're 5,000 miles overdue on an oil change. Oh, your engine went. Oh, that's why. Denied, and then we have.
We wouldn't last very long, but
and those mechanic shops.
It'd be a good 5-year run until we go to prison. But
I mean,
I don't know. That's like how much it would obviously be expensive if someone was to do car health insurance. It'd be expensive, so that's why there's leasing. Like,
and I think that's the real
it's your
thing
car
here.
payment and car health insurance tied into one.
Have you ever leased a car?
No.
Okay, Andy, you haven't.
I know someone who does.
No.
Or people who do.
You do though. So like, how's that work? So like, I mean, I know you lease it for X
Pretty much
amount of
everything's
years.
covered.
Really?
Everything that goes wrong is covered
By the dealer.
Yeah,
The
'cause
dealership.
you don't own the car. Yeah.
Oh. Is there a limit to how many miles you can put on the thing?
I don't know. Usually they trade it. You can trade it in though when it starts getting higher in miles. But
so it's basically a car payment a month that you're paying for.
Right.
Is it higher than a normal car payment?
Oh yeah,
it is.
It depends on what you put
higher.
down.
Okay.
For instance, one of my brothers-in-law, he does it. He lives in Canada, and he explained it to me. And he's like, you got to pick your battle. He's like, he would rather pay $200 or $300 a month for his van for his family. Anything happens, he takes it to the dealership, and then when it's time to trade it in, he just does the same thing. So he'll pay that for forever, but he doesn't have to pay for.
He has that peace of mind if something happens.
So it's just a different mindset.
Yeah, my buddy's wife leases her car, and she pays like close to like $800 a month or something.
Yeah, that's where I think.
And
it's
not
crazy.
it's not even like a crazy like nice car. It's like a RAV4 or something. And he was like, "Yeah, I could get a Corvette for that, you know."
Yeah.
For that price a month, but
my brother's
that's the price
Jeep,
of leasing, man.
So it's like $700.
If you're really worried about stuff going wrong, then go for it. But
it's
I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do that. That's a lot of money a month.
I'd rather have it like I do a beater. I say pre-owned, used, paid off.
Yep.
I don't have debt tied to my name. Oh, it's not debt because you're just paying for it. It's like, well, forever plus interest. It's like that's a debt.
Yeah.
Monthly.
I feel like in some situations it might be good, but overall it's
If you have the money, I feel like it's that peace of mind you're paying for. Oh, something's wrong, get me a new car or take care of it, stuff like that. You're paying for the peace of mind of it. And that would take the place of the car health insurance.
I feel like if you got a Range Rover or something like that, like a real expensive car that something's definitely going to go wrong soon, then lease it, if you got the money like you said. But
I feel like a lot of business owners, I feel like they go the route of leasing because I think it's a full write-off too.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Yeah. I could write off a lot
business
for
expense,
for eBay for business, like gas and stuff.
Just lease a car. You should lease like a Corvette to go pick up your
Yeah.
clothes.
But
write it off.
You still have to pay it all year, and then you can.
Yeah. It'd be kind of funny, actually. I wonder if you have to pay for tires too. I don't know.
I
That's
think
a thought. We'll
dealership
have to
does
Google that.
tires too.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know.
It's right now. I'm never planning on leasing a car.
Yeah, right.
I'll just I'll pay for my brake lines as they break. Anyway, Andy, you said you had some would you rathers. You want to get into that?
So this will be a segment. I don't know how often we'll do it. With Phil would be fun too. I'll give some would you rather questions that are with sports or hot takes or pop culture, and we'll just either answer it and be pretty straightforward or kind of talk about it a little bit on why we think that is. It's kind of fun in a way. It could be a little competitive, could be a little talking points. So I have some sports ones I'll start with. This is a cool one. This is one you think of like as a kid, but it's also fun to think of as an adult. It's like, would you rather hit a game-winning shot in the NBA Finals or score the winning touchdown in the Super Bowl? So this might go based off of your sport you like more, but I also am being realistic and think about like
that's a tough one though.
No. It's easy. Definitely game-winning shot.
Really?
Dude, game-winning shot like in the final. Yeah, like dude, that would be sick. I mean, think about it. Like, I'm not trying to get too technical, but like the final shot of an NBA game happens a lot. Like the final shot, but like the final play of a championship, like an NFL game, sometimes it's not always the final game. You know what I mean? So like all the moment can be on this one shot. It's like, oh, the buzzer went off. This is it. Or like in the NFL, sometimes it's, oh, there's 30 seconds left, and you're worrying about defense having to stop them. But that's not always the case. In my opinion, I'd rather have the game-winning shot.
No, I agree with that 100% because I feel like in NFL, I feel like it's not as memorable, like a legendary moment. There's definitely legendary moments in the NFL, like
Antonio Holmes.
I was about to say that. Antonio Holmes. Yep, that's a big one. Obviously,
sick,
Steelers
dude.
fans, probably one of the best Super Bowl catches of all time. Definitely top 10. But I feel like a game-winning shot is so much more like legendary, like historical, because it's just you. Yeah. You
Yeah,
don't have
I would
a
agree with that.
quarterback throwing
Selfish,
it, you know?
selfish.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I was
just,
thinking of for
like,
your
it's
like
on you, man. And
for a touchdown. I was thinking of 2. You just said Santonio Holmes. Was he a receiver that caught it, right?
Yep.
Crazy catch. But who was a quarterback that threw it?
Ben.
Big, yeah. So it could be like that question mark of who gets the fame for that touchdown. Is that catch? Is it Ben that had 300 yards to get there with 2 touchdowns? You know, so then But for NBA, like we're saying, it's like just you with that shot.
No, I mean, I'm not taking away from that. Like when Tom Brady won the Super Bowl, it came back on the Falcons. The game-winning score was a run, simple run. Nobody really remembers that.
That's true.
It's it's the comeback. You know what I mean? It's like
it's more of team focus.
Way more team. Yep.
Yes, and everybody thinks
That's
of the
cool. I like
of the
that.
Edelman catch. Remember the Edelman catch?
I was about to say
That wasn't for a touchdown, but that was like crucial. So it's beautiful in that sense.
He
The
won
team
He
sport.
won the MVP too, didn't he?
He did. I think he did.
Yeah.
And like that's beautiful. Like the team sport, everything like that it's awesome in its own right. But a game-winning shot in the NBA is just different, and I think it'd be cool to hit a game winner like that. That would be sick.
A lot more aura would come of it.
Yeah. And then you have some people that are like trying to have that moment in NBA.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever seen. It's an old player. This is a reach, but his name was Denzel Valentine on the Bulls.
No idea.
I remember the name.
So if you saw it, he was actually good in college, but it wasn't an NBA Finals game or anything. Regular season, like 6 seconds left, and he yanks it from deep. He had plenty of time, and they're like, "Valentine, no," because it's like, what are you doing? He's just trying to aura farm. Yeah, he's trying to get that moment, bro. Now he's out of the league, dude. It's like
Tatum does that a lot.
Chucks it up.
He tries to
it's like, bro,
chucks it up with 8 seconds left. Jeez.
All right, that's a good one. I like that. Good answers. I'll go back and forth. Here's a hot take one.
All right.
Would you rather? All right, I like this one. Would you rather live in a world where pineapple on pizza is banned, or where ranch dressing is illegal?
Ranch dressing is illegal.
Yeah. So it's
See, that's the hard one. I'm not really like
I don't care.
ginormous fan of both of them. Like
Really?
yeah.
I'm a pretty I'll defend for ranch, so I don't. You could get rid of the pineapple. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I really
wouldn't
don't
care.
I love
Yeah.
pineapple on pizza, but I actually hardly ever eat it. So
Yeah, right.
probably the
Yeah.
ranch.
Yeah, I'm with Nick on that.
You'd have
for
to
the
be like
same
a
reason.
diehard to vote for that one.
I mean, how would I eat my carrots, dude? I need some ranch.
Yeah,
on my carrots.
seriously.
You know what I mean?
I do ranch with pizza.
I actually never used to
love
like
it.
ranch until like a couple years ago. I started eating it with like my burger and
Yeah.
pizza. Now I
Yeah.
love ranch.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
or chicken nuggets and stuff.
for sure.
That's what I like. Cool. That's an easy one. Would you rather go viral for a cringy dance video or an unpopular opinion that ends up starting a social media war?
Oh, definitely the social media war.
Really?
100%.
So
Yeah,
you
bro.
could
That
be
would be
like
cool.
hated on though online because
Oh
of this
yeah,
opinion.
it would be good though.
And everyone's
But-
posting about Nick and what he
but-
thinks, and I can't believe it. And
I
it
feel
starts
like
a
with the cringy TikTok post, all you're gonna get is haters. With the unpopular opinion, you're gonna get a
That's
lot
true.
of
You'll have-
loyalty from it too.
yeah. But yeah, it's like you're gonna be known for that cringy dance video,
Yeah,
That's
no
you.
way, bro.
or you're gonna be known
So-
as the guy. Yeah.
I mean, if it was funny, if it's just straight up cringe, yeah, dude, no.
Think of it this way: -1,000 aura, or your aura goes up a little bit.
yeah. Yeah, that's probably the correct answer.
I would take the controversial take.
Yeah.
I would do that.
I would choose a viral video if it wasn't cringy.
Mm.
I would choose that one, but a cringy
Yeah.
dance on
No.
top,
Especially as a dude, like
Yeah, right.
nah, bro.
Did you see my TikTok dance?
I've seen yours.
You seen it?
Yeah,
Have you
Kristen
seen it?
showed me.
No, I have
you
not.
got some good ones. They're
Yeah,
not cringe.
dude.
I don't think
Yeah,
they're cringe.
I wanna
I
see.
did a duet with Juju.
Yeah, he has some,
Oh,
he has some
yeah,
good
yeah,
stuff. He
yeah.
has some good stuff.
Shout out to my TikTok
Was it
page.
that Corvette song or something?
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm not
'cause That's
sure.
like his dance.
Yeah, I know it is. I
Yeah.
don't know if it is.
Oh,
though. I don't.
that one. Like,
I'll show you.
it's
I'll show
old.
you after.
Okay.
For you listening, go download TikTok and follow me.
Would you rather have a 10-year career as a solid bench player, or a legendary MVP season and then you retire?
10-year as a backup quarterback.
Okay.
Well, that'd be smart for money reasons.
Yeah.
But
That one MVP year, though, you get a ton of
But
endorsements.
and you retire.
You only played for 1 year.
1 year,
right?
yeah.
Rookie year, MVP rookie season, call it a day. I would
Like
do
Cooper
that.
Flagg,
No,
bro, he
I
would
mean-
make like so much money off of endorsements.
Dude, look,
You know how much second string quarterbacks or backup quarterbacks make?
No.
Make a lot of money just
Okay.
for sitting there.
Yeah.
No injuries, nothing. Get to make some great teammates. Get a bag
For 10 years.
look,
for 10 years.
Nick, look, to use your language though, forget the money, think about aura. Would you rather be a backup quarterback for 10 years or just have a hot 1 year MVP
No, I wouldn't, because I
championship?
feel like that's not or. I feel like that's more like bust. Like
MVP.
what- yeah.
MVP.
Yeah, it's
No.
like everybody. We're kind of. I feel like it's gonna be like kind of like Cam Newton. Like people remember Cam Newton's like greatness. That's not a really good example, but kind of like Cam Newton's greatness. But they also remember like Cam Newton, like dude's a bust, kind of.
Well, I just remember him not diving on the ball in the Super Bowl. But the question was, if you won the championship, or is that not even in there?
No, 10-year career as a solid bench player, or 1 year. In that 1 year, you win MVP, and then it's legendary, and you retire. Doesn't say anything about
Yeah, like
championship.
1 year. I just feel like is just. It's like, oh yeah, that guy.
Mhm. That
It's
is now you bring up Cam. That's true.
But he didn't have only 1 year. He won MVP 1 year, but then he
went
towards
down.
the end. He had some.
He
rough
went down.
stints.
Like
Yeah.
I think of it as like I think people like that.
So
or
then
players
what-
like that almost. It's like this is Cam's not a good example of this, but it's almost like they kind of got lucky. Like they had a good run,
Mhm.
but
So what
really
if
not
you
good.
defend Cam in this instance? What if he retired after that MVP season? It's like, dude, that's pretty legendary. He ended
Well,
on a good,
yeah.
but you know,
or like Andrew Luck. I mean, he kind of put up MVP numbers when he was playing.
you're right.
Then he's gone. It's like people
Mhm.
still remember Andrew Luck. Yeah, he was good, but it's like so you
Yeah,
couldn't handle it.
I agree with Nick on that.
Yeah,
I agree. I would agree with him on that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Now that you worded it that way.
I don't know. Depends on.
But I mean, like, if it was so to use a racing example for my F1 fans who are probably none of them listening. But anyway, Lewis Hamilton. You guys know who Lewis Hamilton
Yeah.
is? Like one of the greatest
yeah.
racers. His teammate, I think Nico Rosberg, they were teammates for 1 year in 2016, and he won the drivers' championship, and he literally retired. He was like, "I'm done." He just retired. He beat Lewis Hamilton in his stretch of racing. He raced him in the same machinery and beat him. He was his teammate, beat him, and then he retired. He called it quits,
Wow.
and that's pretty
He
sick.
probably made a ton of money just in one.
Oh,
That's what I was saying
F1,
about
they
the
make so
1
much
year.
money.
oh yeah, endorsements
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
He drives for Mercedes.
At the time, yeah. Lewis, he switched to Ferrari, but
Mhm.
at that time in 2016, they were for Mercedes, and I think it was just that 1 year. They didn't like each other. They hated each
Oh,
other.
really?
But that year, he came in and he beat him because Lewis was like the reigning champion. Beat him and then retired.
Wow.
And that's pretty, like, in my opinion, that was sick. Like, that's a sick move. He was just like,
Yeah.
I'm done. But to go back to what we were talking about, the would you rather, I think the 10-year career would probably be the way to
Yeah.
go, because I don't want to be remembered like a Cam Newton. If I could go out like a Nico Rosberg, yes. But if I'm like a Cam Newton or someone like that, no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking in more basketball terms for my mind, and I was like, I don't want to be a bench player for 10 years. I want to win that MVP. But football, I get it, like backup quarterback.
that's-
that's cool.
that's true,
That is
too.
cool.
Yeah, I can
but
see that.
basketball, but TJ McConnell for 10 years, good guy, good career. He just had some good moments. Or one MVP season of Westbrook, and then he retired.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
But I thought we were only talking about they only play 1 year.
Right. Pretend that 1 year Westbrook played was that MVP
Oh, I'd rather be
season.
TJ McConnell.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'd
Because
rather
we
take
wouldn't
that
remember
one.
Westbrook as much as we do if he only played 1 year.
If it was a legendary MVP year, you're not forgetting that.
How long did Jeremy Lin play?
5 years, maybe 6 years. I don't remember.
Linsanity was like a month though.
Yeah.
Like, that was it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Mhm.
if it was just like one season, no one would really remember it that much.
Before we move on, we can all agree though that a backup quarterback is probably the best position in
That's
sports.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty cool. I give you that.
It's so chill.
Dude, just collect a check.
Get a lot of money just for sitting there.
Mhm.
Yeah. I got a would you rather. Mind if I share one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Would you rather? My buddy shared this to me a while back. Would you rather bite your lip or bite your tongue every time you eat, or crap yourself a little bit every time someone says your name?
Oh man! Every time you eat, you bite your tongue. Every time.
Every time you eat, you bite your lip a little bit.
Oh, your lip.
How hard? How hard? Wait. So like every bite? Every bite?
No, just every time you eat, you would bite your lip or something.
How hard? Enough to draw blood?
Yeah.
Wow.
Every time
I
you
would
eat.
rather do that, dude. I'm not crapping myself.
Or
What happens-
every time someone says your name, you would.
Yeah,
crap
but what
yourself.
happens more? I feel like you eat way more than people say your name.
You know this. You know my answer to this.
Tell me.
My answer would be I would make sure people that knew me keep my circle tight. Do not say my name.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like you can
Or-
control that one.
Or isolate myself because I love eating too much, so no one sees me. And I can just eat whenever I want.
Or is it no matter what happens if your name is said around the world? If the word Nick,
Oh no! You'd be swimming in poop.
If you become like president, like if you're like Donald Trump,
because there's like
Yeah.
think of what celebrities with the name Nick. It's like just getting popped left and right.
No, it would have to be someone saying your name.
Travis
yeah.
Kelsey.
Anyways, that was a dumb one.
Dude, that's a
I'd rather
tough
bite my
one.
tongue,
I didn't think about that.
All right, so a great thing happened this past week. Was it Sunday? Was it Sunday that the finals were played?
Last Sunday?
Yeah, it was last Sunday.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, last Sunday, the OKC Thunder, our NBA champs, much to the hate and chagrin of most NBA fans, I might add, especially Celtic fans.
Yeah.
Sorry, Andy.
It's all good.
Anyway, I know a lot of people were thinking about them as like a dynasty in the making. Do you subscribe to that as a Celtics fan? Because personally, I don't know what to think. Maybe it's just me being a fan for so long with nothing. I don't know. I feel like they have to make some moves to be considered a dynasty. I don't know if they can be a dynasty with SGA, J-Dubs, and Chet. Like, I feel like they have to make another move to be out there. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, I mean, things are changing with the second apron with teams, the cap hold and everything. That's why the Celtics just made some trades with Porzingis and Holiday, because your core that wins a title gets expensive and you can't afford to keep them all.
Yeah.
Especially Thunder, in their case, a young core. And you just gave Hartenstein and Caruso bags, like extensions, like 4-year deals. So then when Chet is due for money and J-Dub and Shea is due for an extension, it's like, oh, we can't pay for all these guys. So what's his name? Sam Presti's been ahead of that. That's why he gave up I don't know if you remember, Trey Mann for Gordon Hayward, to then Gordon Hayward leaves and you have that money to get this guy.
Yeah.
And then you get rid of Josh Giddey for Caruso, and it was cheaper because you knew Giddey was going to want more money. So he's been
Moving stuff.
pretty good with knowing that is the case. If they keep the core, I mean, I think they could be. They're a good team. They've already proved it, and they're young. They're only going to get better. If they end up making a move because so-and-so wants out, I want to be the star, or we can't afford all these guys, and they make the wrong move, like they got worse players back that they were hoping for, say Chet later, then yeah, it could kind of ruin the dynasty.
I feel like Chet would be the first one to move. I feel like Jalen Williams is a little more crucial than Chet. Like
Really?
Hartenstein,
Yeah,
I think
that's true.
filled the role of Chet better than like somebody replacing Jalen Williams, but that's just my fan perspective.
Yeah.
But you're right in saying it depends.
I mean, I
on-
think they could. I'm not saying they can't be, but I'm just saying it's a lot harder now.
yeah,
Like Boston is supposed to be considered that after they won,
Mhm.
and we already traded two of
Yeah.
those guys because of the cap, and then Tatum got hurt. So potentially there goes that chance.
Yeah.
The Warriors were for sure.
yeah. Well, that's different. They have
But-
like a Steph Curry is like a very rare player.
Yeah.
SGA is not that. He's good.
Yeah, I
but
mean,
I don't think he's that.
I hopefully prove us wrong like next year or whatever.
Yeah.
If they continue to win that level, he is that player. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's just interesting now. It's different. We've had a new champion in NBA like what every year since the Warriors went back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's
right.
over 10 years ago. 2016, 2017, 2018 with Durant.
That run. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
So what, 18
crazy.
18 was Warriors, 19 Toronto, 20 was the Mickey Mouse ring.
Yeah.
Allegedly, they say.
The Lakers.
Lakers 21. Was that Giannis's year? 21.
The Bucks.
The Bucks 22.
Warriors.
22 with the Warriors. 23.
Nuggets.
The Nuggets last year. Celtics this year. Thunder.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So dynasties are like, it's possible. If it's possible with any team right now, possibly do it. It would be the
Thunder.
Thunder. Yeah.
That's a good point, though. I mean, even the Celtics, I feel like
Should
they
be.
were a better example of this could be a dynasty because just how dominant they were.
Right.
I mean, OKC was pretty dominant in the regular season, but I mean,
Oh, that's one
last-
thing too. Yeah.
the Celtics in the playoffs were dominant, very
Mhm.
dominant. But like OKC, they were not as dominant as the Celtics last year in the playoffs. I mean, even this game, the Pacers
went to
stretched it to a game 7. I
Two
mean,
game 7s with the Nuggets too. Yeah.
so
That's why I think it'll be tough for dynasty, because you can't prove other teams. You can't count them out because those
Right.
two teams proved they could beat them. They
Yep.
didn't. Obviously, no one proved they could beat them. But
you're right too. They're young. Maybe they could come
Just
up
get
and show
better.
up more
Yeah.
dominant. Yeah.
Yep.
And their good weapon that Boston doesn't have. They're trying to right now with these trades. They have a ton of draft capital.
Oh, I know.
That's huge in this situation.
And the thing is, I think next year we still have the Clippers pick with the Paul George trade, and if the Clippers like suck this year,
Yeah.
we could potentially get like a top 10 pick
Right.
next year in next year's draft.
Yeah.
Like Presti set us up for success.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
So it's like
crazy.
he knows, if we're gonna have a good team and I can't afford guys,
Mhm.
he can at least maneuver picks and cap and everything. So yeah, if there's one team that can, it's them. But
All this is because of Paul George.
literally.
Isn't that
Indiana
crazy,
versus
bro?
OKC, that's crazy. His two former teams.
Mhm.
That is funny.
Now he's
Yeah.
podcast. We should see. I'll reach out to him. Like, hey, you want to come on our pod?
Yeah.
Our podcast.
He did
Playoff
say
P, or-
he did say he's hungry for next year.
Oh, bro, he's gonna be
Cool,
starving, bro. He's
cool.
not gonna do nothing, dude.
What do you think of the Durant trade? Do you think they gave too much for him? Real quick.
Yeah, there were people saying that the Rockets got fleeced
Yeah.
because they gave up too much for him.
Yeah.
And at first I was like, they gave up a lot for old
Right.
expiring contract Kevin Durant. But at the same time,
Team
the
killer.
Rockets are in the same thing where they won't be able to pay all those guys anyway because of the
Mhm.
second apron. So then you're going to get rid of them for a bag of chips.
Yeah.
So you might as well get a Kevin Durant back. And you need a scorer. They proved in the playoffs they needed someone to be that one scorer.
Yeah.
It can't
Yeah.
be Jalen Green. Şengün is a perfect center to go alongside with a scorer, not the scorer.
They're definitely trying
Yeah.
to like win now.
So yeah, Fred Van Fleet got a good new team-friendly deal to stay. Thompson's gonna
Yeah.
get better. Their young guys are getting better. Jabari Smith, Tari Eason, like their wings. So they don't really need a Dylan Brooks anymore since they have those other wings. Jalen Green they won't need if they have a Durant. So
Mhm.
I don't think they got fleeced. I think it's like for the Suns, it looks better than it is with what they got back. Oh, they actually no. It looks. I think it's way worse because of what they gave up to get Durant in the first place,
Mhm.
and now
That's true.
they dug themselves in a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think they're just trying to claw their way back in. Then they
Mhm.
could with Booker, but it'll be a few years. Yeah, but that team's interesting. The Rockets, they're very
for
interesting.
sure.
Cincinnati Bengals this week came out. They signed an extension with the city or the county, Hamilton County or whatever.
Mm.
They signed a contract with them to extend them being at Paycor, or at least downtown, until like I think it was like 2036 or 2040. I think it was a 10-year extension, something like that. So it was like 2036 with another 10-year extension onto that. I don't know much about the dealings with that, but I know they're trying to get taxpayer funds to like pay for the renovations of the city, and like I don't know, dude.
So was it rumored they were going to move?
It comes up with every team.
Yeah.
The rumor was like their contract was coming up, and there was talk about them moving up. Actually, I think not in the Warren County, but like moving up closer to like Westchester, and like maybe building in there or something because. Like I said, their contract was coming up. They were thinking maybe build a new stadium because they're actually like good now. Alleged, like
Yeah.
that's debatable, but
They have
like
Joe
they have
Burrow.
Joe Burrow
Yeah.
and they have the two highest paid receivers or the highest paid receiver. But there was talk about maybe they would move and build a new stadium, stuff like that, because money's coming at them. but they're deciding to stay downtown, and I think they're going to try to renovate Paycor, and I think it's like $250 million that they're throwing at it. So a lot of money being thrown around, but yeah, taxpayer funds are.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like if you're going to use our money, well, it's not my money, I'm not in that county, but if you're going to use our money to fund your business like that, like cut us some slack on tickets, dude. I'm not paying like $300 for tickets
or
like,
parking, because
parking.
Like, that's what you're paying for already.
Exactly.
Okay.
So like I feel like, I don't know, if you're going to use our taxes, help us out, dude. You know, that's my opinion on it all. But tonight is, and I know, Andy, you're not a UFC fan, but we got Charles Oliveira tonight. Is he the main card, Nick? Is he the main card?
Oh yeah, it's the main card.
Main card. Charles Oliveira.
The Bronx.
Last time I saw him fight, he fought Michael Chandler.
Mm-hmm.
That was an entertaining fight.
Very entertaining.
So by the time this hits Spotify or wherever you listen, the fight will have been over. But dude, recently I've gotten into UFC, and it's fun. I know, Andy, you're not into this much, but like if you get to know the fighters and get to see how they fight, it's entertaining to watch. I know the pay-per-view costs a lot. You can find other ways to watch it, they say.
Yeah.
Cut that out. I'm just kidding. But no, dude, if you get into it, UFC is fun to follow the play.
What is this match tonight in like NBA terms, so I can like wrap my head around it?
It's
for a title, right?
Yeah.
It is for a title?
It's for a title.
Is Charles Oliveira defending it? I don't think he is.
It's vacant because Topuria moved up to lightweight to fight Max Holloway, and he beat him. So that's why it's vacant. So Topuria was the champion. So this is going to be for the belt
tonight.
Yeah.
The feather. Okay. Cool.
Nice.
So if you don't know, Charles Oliveira is a good fighter, in my opinion.
So is that who you got to win?
So I want to win.
That's who I want to win too.
Okay.
Topuria is a knockout machine. I think every fight has been a finish.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting.
Dude's like, he's only like 5'6", but dude is a knockout machine. I mean,
so when
Holloway,
you say every fight's been a finish,
like it's not been a split, it's not
It's
been
a
a
knockout.
decision.
yeah, right. It's like
either
a
knockout or submission. I
okay.
think they're all been knockouts.
Is he a submitter? Like, does he? Because Charles
Topuria?
Oliveira. Yeah, Topuria. Is he?
He can wrestle, but he's a striker.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a striker.
Oliveira.
Precision striker. Oliveira has become a amazing striker.
Mm-hmm.
He's all around good, but is insane jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Insane jiu-jitsu.
Interesting, dude.
That's how he beat Chandler.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind getting into something like that.
I mean, Oliveira is one of the best jiu-jitsu I've ever seen. I've been watching him for years.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a spider, bro. It's crazy. But yeah, it'll be a good event. I love to pick the fights. There was one card. It wasn't too long ago. I think it was it's one of the best cards. Maybe it was the Gaethje Holloway card. Maybe that one. But me and Peter were watching it, and I predicted every single fight right.
Are you serious?
Every single one of them.
Dude, you should have put that on a prize pick.
Dude, you should have you should have put like fake money on it.
I
See how much you
know.
would have won. That's a crazy
I got
parlay.
every single fight right.
Wow.
Wow.
I want to do it tonight too, but I think who's going to win that?
If you had to put
My
like
gut,
$5,000 on it,
my gut says Topuria is going to win.
you think so?
Yeah. Dang. I think he's that good.
Really? Okay.
I think he's that good of a striker. He's going to knock him out.
All right. We'll see how that goes. I want to watch it. I'm going to stay up late to watch that.
Do you guys know this could be? I could be getting confused here because this was years ago. UFC or MMA. His name was Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley?
No.
I don't know.
How long
He
ago was that?
he was in WWE as well.
Okay.
Oh.
Beast. You could tell he's not an actor like WWE. He's a fighter, and then he switched over
To MMA?
to either MMA or UFC, and I think he won quite a bit
He probably went to like...
for say 10 years, and then he went back to WWE.
He probably went to like PFL or something.
did what he wants. He was so good.
Yeah.
He went to Bellator.
Bellator, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bellator.
Yeah, that dude's
a lot of people go to Bellator, and if they're good enough to go to UFC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar was
Yeah.
a wrestler, right?
Right.
He fought MMA.
Those are the only two.
Brock Lesnar, bro, that's crazy. He's top of WWE.
Oh.
And then he went to UFC and won the belt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's crazy about Brock Lesnar and WWE, because it's staged, they know who's going to win and stuff, but it's still kind of cool. He has never actually lost, besides like, I could be wrong now because this was a while ago. He's never actually lost in WWE by a true win, like getting pinned or submitted. He's never been beat.
Brock.
It's either disqualification, someone came out and like
stage,
part of the stage, like, but it's still kind of crazy. He's never actually just been beat.
He's always been such a fan favorite that I wanted to lose.
No, I mean, yes and no. He's popular. He wasn't necessarily like a John Cena babyface fan favorite. The Undertaker, so well-known wrestler, he had a crazy like 20-something in a year row in years. WrestleMania never lost, and Brock Lesnar was the one that beat him. So he gets a lot of hate for that because he's the one that did that. But I mean, it makes sense. He was just good at everything. Yeah.
Bro, I remember watching those back then when USADA wasn't testing people in the UFC.
Ooh.
When you have those roided up guys back when I was a kid watching it. It was insane. It was just a knockout fest with those heavyweights.
Oh, yeah.
And Brock Lesnar, all those guys just juiced up.
Mhm.
You ever heard of Alistair Overeem?
I've heard of him, yeah.
Oh, my goodness, dude. The scariest dude you ever see. It was fun
Oh,
to watch,
gosh.
though. Sometimes you wish
You wish you could go back to that time?
Because they're so
Dude,
juiced up out of their
yeah.
minds.
They are strict now, though. Like,
I'm sure.
Oh,
like
yeah.
some of the stuff that's not illegal, like for us to take, is illegal for them to take. Like John Jones got disqualified for he took a pill or something that wasn't illegal by like law standards, but he got disqualified for that. So like they're pretty strict now.
Wow.
That's what you used to have to fight back in the day.
Whoa.
Who's that? Oh my goodness,
He beat Brock Lesnar. Yeah.
dude! And he's juicing.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's crazy. That's crazy. We got a few minutes to talk about the Achilles epidemic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So rounding it off, I saw a stat in the NFL or NBA specifically, like 44 people from the 90s until last year. There was like 44 people that tore their Achilles, which is an average of a little over one a year, like 1.3. And this year alone, 8 people tore their Achilles. And Andy, you said you saw something like I've seen people suggesting it's the shoes, wearing low tops. I've seen people saying, "Oh, it's the calf strains. You need to rest it."
Yeah, and I saw something about the sleeves too.
I saw something about the sleeves
because it puts a lot of tightness. So it like,
Oh, really?
but I don't know.
I feel like if anything, that would help.
Yeah, I don't know. What I saw was his name's Channing Frye. Used to be an NBA player. He
Okay.
was on the LeBron Cavs teams. But it's so true. You may agree with it. I agree with it. But it's so true to think about it this way. He's like, it's inevitable because of our bodies. It's gonna, we're gonna fix this to figure out the Achilles. It's just gonna be something else. Back in the 90s, they played slower pace, different style.
Yeah.
What it was big men like Shaq that weighed a lot. Their knees,
Yep.
knee surgeries, knee replacements, because of just how much bruised and they would bang each other up.
Just so fast.
Then now the game switched to how fast it is.
Yep.
It's your Achilles. In the early 2010s, like with the Kobe Lakers era, LeBron Heat era, it was ACLs, MCLs. Think of like Derrick Rose, Kawhi Leonard. Durant was an Achilles, I think, too.
Yep.
Everyone was getting. Paul George had a crazy, I think, hit Achilles too, actually.
He snapped his leg.
Yeah, his was just a crazy snap his leg.
Yeah.
Gordon Hayward was a crazy snap his leg. So it's like they could try to figure out what it is, but there's always going to be something in our bodies. That's just how he was saying our bodies aren't made to play basketball at that high of a level, how intense it is and what they do every day all year.
So he said it's just unavoidable.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like you could say what you want about let's change this or do that, but it's like the only way he said what's unavoidable is the season is go 82 games, and then the playoffs is a big stretch, a big gap.
Mhm.
It's like a 2-month playoffs because you get rest here, travel there. There's no back-to-backs, so then your body's sitting more than normal because you got to get rest up for the playoffs. But then it's like, yeah. So what his point was true. It's like it stinks. It's sad. We don't want it to happen, but it just kind of happened at the same time. In the past, it's just been kind of spread out.
Yeah.
1 or 2 per year. This time it was just all at once, like a cluster.
And weren't all those guys like dealing with some sort of calf strain before they tore it?
Yeah, and then Darius Garland on the Cavs, they said a lot of times too, he said, I don't know if he said, someone else said this too, people need to stop with the whole, they're faking injuries. They just want to sit. They want to rest. Kawhi Leonard wanted to sit for like 2 years. I get that. Derrick Rose, when he came back, he wanted to sit for a while because he wanted to be sure. Jamal Murray on the Nuggets. He tore his ACL. He waited like 2 years because of what we just saw. When people try to play through it, Darius Garland on the Cavs, Halliburton, they get hurt, and it becomes worse.
Yeah. I don't know if that's the sole cause of it, but I subscribe to that idea of that's a main reason. Like Durant had a calf strain when he snapped his.
Right. No, that's right. I didn't even say Durant.
And like you said, Halliburton was dealing with that when he tore his. Aaron Rodgers in the NFL, he had a calf injury in training camp before he tore the first week. So like there is something to be said about that, and I think shaming players for, you're trying to take a load off because you're hurt. Like it's a business now. They need to take care of their bodies, and it's smart to just trust them, and they know their bodies. Now some people would be holding out. I still think some people are holding out.
Ben Simmons is held out.
Yes,
no doubt. He was like, "Dude, what are you doing?" James Harden's done that too.
Yes,
but if you're a star on your team in the finals or in the first round of the playoffs, the Cavs is a 1 seed for Darius Garland. They're not going to pretend and sit out of that type of moment. Now, if it's like game 42 of the season and you're 31-10, okay, I get it. You could do, probably should sit out. But for something like this, it's like, dude, he obviously is not faking that. Why would he? Yeah. And you're just waiting on an official medical report to then, okay, I'll back him up. It's like, oh my. Yeah.
I don't think it really has to do anything with high top, low tops.
No, that's what I don't think it was all high tops, and they still got hurt in their knees. Now it's low tops.
My thing about that though is like, look at soccer. They've been playing and like their soccer boots are like they barely come up over the ankle.
Yeah,
and they don't really have an Achilles injury.
Right.
I don't think it has anything to do with the shoes. The sleeves, I think, like you said, Nick, it would help. If anything, I would figure it would help. But
it's just strange. It's just something like.
The thing is, that makes the most sense. Is just the pace of the game, how fast everybody's playing now. I mean, Pacers, they're probably arguably the fastest playing team.
Right.
Yeah. So.
And if not, they have to ramp it up faster because of how good defensively Oklahoma is. That's the only way the Pacers won those games is by outplaying pace-wise against a good, obviously great Thunder team. So they had to play even faster.
Yeah, and if you
on
have
top
one
of being
team
tired all
fast,
year,
you got to start playing fast too. So it changes everybody.
So it's kind of unavoidable, and it's sad that this many players it happened to, especially all at once. And then the conspiracy that all were number 0. And that's crazy. Just crazy too. And
does Garland wear number 0?
No, you think he's not. He didn't do an Achilles though.
Oh, he did.
It's just like his toe or something.
Dame 0.
He has to get surgery.
Dame is 0.
0. Tatum, Halliburton.
Yeah. So it's just kind of like crazy what scenarios. I don't think it's nothing that we could pinpoint. Oh, this is it. Let's not do that next year. You can't do that.
I'd be curious to see what next year holds, though. I wonder if it'll.
It's so rare to get a good NBA season without any injuries.
Yeah,
it hasn't happened in a long time.
I bet it'll go down a lot next year because I bet a lot of people are going to be a lot more cautious. Trainers are going to put a lot more effort into warming up, making sure they're good in like the regular season.
Yeah,
and I feel you'll see a lot of people resting if they don't feel good.
Yeah,
like a lot of more load management.
Speaking of that, the rule now, I don't know if it was last year or the year before or 2 years ago, they have to play 65 games out of 82 to qualify for NBA or All NBA, MVPs, any type of awards. So like a Luka, obviously one of the best in the world, but sorry you can't make an All NBA team because you only played 63 games instead of 65. So now I think because of this, wanting to sit out and being cautious, there's going to be some weird people you wouldn't expect making All NBAs, or like, dude, he was obviously the MVP, but he got hurt, so let's just give it to this guy, or rookies just because of resting.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to get rid of that rule. MVP, I get you got to play a lot to win it. You can't play half the season and win it, but for Shea, if he doesn't make All NBA first team, it's like, why not? That doesn't make sense. It would be because of, sorry, he only played 64 games, not 65. It's like, okay. Yeah. So it's just going to be weird.
And that's crazy.
But playoffs may be better, so who cares about all that stuff?
Back again, it goes back to the pace of play. Like it changed. But like in the 90s, they would play like 82. Like they would play a full season.
They would play all
Jordan,
82. Yeah.
In the second three-peat, he played like all game, like every game. And he was fine. And that is like, I think that's more of a testament to just how the game has changed and how much stress you put on your body.
Yeah, people he was saying that too. The athletes today are way more better athletes than they were then. That's just how the game's changed.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing I did see to change that I would be okay with. You don't change the regular season. It's always been 82. Oh, there's rumors of 72. Make it a little low. Like
you need to keep it for the records.
Yeah, exactly. But keep 82. But the playoffs in the 90s, the first 2 rounds used to be best of 5.
Yeah.
And then conference finals 7, finals 7. I agree with that.
I agree with that.
Cavs swept the Heat 4-0. All these teams that are playing 8, it doesn't need to go 7. Like, come on. If it's 4-1 or 4-0, that one game the other team won was because they're resting Tatum and Brown, and they don't care. They just, so
like
just make those
5.
best of 5.
It would be more of a reward for the good teams playing, like
Yeah.
you said, the 8 seeds. Like, hey, if you don't want to be put in that position, like, win more games. But that's a...
Right. And conference finals and NBA finals are still 7, so you still get that intense playoff. Yeah. And now the counter to that is like the Nuggets and Thunder. We're in the second round, and that one's 7. So there are some what-if scenarios, but
that was the only
Right.
one. So
I think for the grand scheme of it, it would help. But does that avoid injuries? I don't know. I don't think so. It's interesting though. What about like for NFL? You would know this more. Has there been anything like that too, where now they switched to 17 instead of 16?
Yeah.
So they gave him more games.
they're just trying to get more money.
Yeah.
It's all about money.
They don't care about the health and this and that, injuries.
Well, they say they do.
Yeah.
It's
going to keep... Baseball's always been
It's a gladiator sport.
180 something.
Yeah, NFL's opposite. They're trying to make the game too safe now, and it's like taken away from the physicality of it. Like all this stuff with
the quarterback
helmets and stuff, and like making them look stupid, and like drop tackles is banned, and just they're trying to just make it offense, and then limit the defense so much with all these rules they're pulling out all the time.
Yeah. And like Tua or whoever it was, they give you option for wearing some special concussion preventative. But they even proved it was just more of like a test. They don't know if it works like that. So it's like, why am I going to look like wear that? That thing looks so weird.
They're just covering themselves.
Yeah.
So they can't get sued.
Makes it look like they're trying. Yeah.
And in their defense, it's tough. Like you're playing a gladiator sport. You're going to get hit. Mm-hmm. You're going to get hurt. And that's the name of the game. It's inevitable. Yep. If you don't want to get hurt, you just can't. You shouldn't play football. So at the end of the day, that it is you're sacrificing your body and your health for millions, for the entertainment. Like that's the trade-off, and that's unfortunate. I'm not saying don't take precautions to keep them safe, but at the end of the day, that's going to be the trade-off. You're going to get hurt, and it sucks, but you're going to get hurt.
Right. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. We miss Phil. Phil, if you're listening to this, shout out to you. Hope you had a good time with your family. But thank you guys for, once again, listening. Like, subscribe, share.
Yeah, share.
If you like anything we say. If you don't like what we say, still share it. Roast us. Flame us. We'll take it. We got thick skin. But
we're on Instagram, TikTok.
We're trying to get more videos.
So yeah, we'll try to work on like reels and stuff when we get our situation fixed of where we're doing it. But I think that'll help too. So just right now, spread the word. Fixing our mics each episode, changing it up. I think this is the best one. This will be the
best audio session so far.
Yeah. And thank you, Nick. Nick's our editor.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nick. He does a lot of work.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I honestly, thanks for doing that. I appreciate it.
He fixes our mistakes.
Yeah, he's good. All right, well, thank you guys, and we'll hear you. Well, you'll hear us in the next one.
Yeah.
Peace.
See you.